Big games, big bets, better drinks. You're listening to Happy Hour Playbook, your guide to the inside of sports and lifestyle. I'm Chris, and we're officially on air. Let's see what's on the slate today. Welcome to the Happy Hour Playbook, episode 19.
19, man.
Man, we got a lot to talk about.
We made it.
So this episode, we're going to talk about NCAA tournament. That's
finalizing
tonight. It's tied right now 1-1. So we're going to go into the NBA draft, which is on the 23rd. That's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yep.
And then we're going to talk about the World Cup. And, man, it feels like it's been going on
For weeks,
but we still haven't got the final 32, which is interesting. But
a lot of them are lined up. I mean, it's coming. It's just a matter of time now. They just got to finish out some of these other games.
Yeah.
A lot of the big teams have already clinched.
So we're going to move on to our first segment, which is the Happy Hour Pour. So this came, Wes said a bunch of people he knows that drink a bunch of bourbon and whiskey recommended this. This E.H. Taylor small batch.
Yeah, supposedly pretty good. I mean,
This is by a small distillery. You might not have heard it before, but it's Buffalo Trace.
not small.
It's a local.
No, not local. But very popular, very popular. It's a great. I hope y'all get to go see it when y'all are up in Kentucky.
That's the plan. We want to go do something like that.
I need you to pick me up some Eagle Rare. But yeah, I mean, it's my buddy Daniel has a bunch of these. He says it's really good. I've never had the E.H. Taylor, but from Buffalo Trace, I haven't found anything from them that I don't like. So I'm interested to see.
100 proof.
Yep.
It's the mash bill, number one, low rye. And this is what usually around, what'd you pay for it?
60 something bucks.
60 bucks.
$65. I think is what it was.
Pretty cool little bottle. It's not
a good looking bottle.
It's not super dark, but hopefully it's got a nice taste on the palate.
I mean, it looks good. I'm ready to try it.
Yeah. It says it opens up with a sweet aroma of caramel and dark cherries and vanilla. So
It smells good.
Smell that?
That smells really good.
Oh, for sure.
It smells
That
really good.
definitely smell the cherries.
That definitely smells very good.
It's always good when
I think I
like
should control the
yeah.
pours
We'll
based on
control the
how
pours.
last week's episode ended.
Well, I think you put too much ice in there. So this one, so it says the mouthfeel. So on the palate, it's supposed to be a syrup, which we've had a couple that we've had that kind of have like a kind of syrupy feel, syrupy, creamy sweetness. So butterscotch, brown sugar. It says dark red fruits like cherries. So hopefully we get that.
Nothing wrong with
It smells really good.
Yeah,
I could
it
definitely
does.
do
It
the
does
cherry.
smell really
The
good.
cherry, for sure.
That's good. That's really good. That gave me chills. That was so good.
It doesn't.
That was weird. I just got really bad chills. That was very good. It tastes just like it smells.
Yeah. There's not I don't know, man. It doesn't have like a lingering.
No, I mean it's
goes
pretty much
away.
it's full flavor and then it goes away.
It goes away really quick. That can be dangerous.
I'm sure it will be.
That's a little dangerous there.
Y'all don't judge us too much at the end of this episode.
No. Man. If you just kind of let it die off, you can definitely do the caramel like.
Yeah, I definitely feel the caramel. I'm not really
sugar.
getting that syrupy feel to it. It feels. I mean, it tastes really good. It's not like thick.
No. The other ones we've had,
There's been a few that have been kind of syrupy, especially like the Cavassier was syrupy. But this tastes really good. I mean,
man, that is really good.
I guarantee you I couldn't tell the difference between this one and Buffalo Trace.
That Buffalo Trace was. This tastes really good.
I'm gonna bring that Buffalo Trace back.
Yeah, it might have been a bad bottle.
It's a great bottle.
You might have had it in his garage for a while. You
just get hammered off of like one drink.
No, it was. I remember drinking it. What do we have? That one or the Eagle Rare?
We had both.
Both. Okay.
That was poker night. We had
I know
both.
one was better than the other. I don't remember which one.
Man, Eagle Rare is my favorite. It's so hard to find right now. You can find it probably for like $80 to $90 a bottle, but it's really a $35 bottle MSRP. And then if you go up to like the 12, I think it's a 12-year, it's like $300 to $400.
Dude, this has got a cherry. Like,
strong. Dude, if you put a cherry, like this is
yeah,
like an old fashioned with this, with like a little cherry Danish in it.
Because it has
kind of some bitters or something.
That cherry is really good.
It tastes really good. Yeah, I'm going playoff worthy with this one.
Yeah, I think that's a twofer.
I know you like to copy me.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, that's really good.
I think it is very good. It's like very smooth.
Yeah,
it's got a good flavor, but like you said, it's initial and then gone. It's not a lingering burn. It's not a lingering. You're not tasting like a different taste at the end.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I like it. That was really good.
That's going to be dangerous for today.
So,
especially since you had to work late.
Yeah. So we're going to move it to NCAA men's tournament. Yep. So Carolina, Oklahoma.
Well, so we when we finished last week's episode, we were talking about the games coming because Texas was still in it, Georgia was still in it. Texas ended up playing Georgia in that losers bracket because Oklahoma smacked Georgia.
Yep.
And then Texas and Georgia had a great game. Man, it was like a pitcher's duel. Their pitcher struggled in the first inning. We had an opportunity to score some runs, and we didn't. And our pitcher was just on, man. He had like 10 strikeouts by like the fifth inning. Their pitcher had like 8 to 10 strikeouts by the sixth inning. It was really close. They had some very timely hitting. They had like some sacrifices that were very important to them that moved runners around, and then they executed, and they barely won, and it was a great game, and congratulations to them. They went on to lose again to Oklahoma, who was on a tear.
Yeah, they did. Oklahoma, man, came in from.
Well, I mean, we got to talk about like the road that they've taken. Like I was telling you today, they had a below 500 average in the SEC.
Yep.
Then they lost the first game of the SEC tournament. Mm-hmm. Then they lost the first game of their regional.
Yep.
And then came back and had won, 8 or 9 straight up until yesterday. That was their first loss in like 10 games. And they beat up on UNC that first game.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, it's just you get hot at the right time. And like these teams was an unranked team, and they're just destroying these
9-3 that first game. But definitely took a lead early, dominated. But the thing is, man, you can't count UNC out. They came back that next game and dominated. So
I know, but look at the road that Oklahoma's been on.
Yeah,
they played their regional against the ACC champion Georgia Tech, beat them. They went to play their super regional in Kansas.
They were
number two.
Number two, yeah, they were
number two in the nation.
Ranked,
so they beat the number 2 team in the nation, ACC champion, beat them. They go to Kansas to play the Big 12 champion, beat Kansas. They come into this tournament, beat Georgia, the SEC champion, twice.
Yep.
I mean, they're on a heater. I really hate to see them do anything good, but
we'll see tonight.
I know it just should be starting right now. Actually, it starts at 6. But North Carolina's got a lot of pitching. I think Oklahoma, they've really had a really good showing from their young pitchers. Most of their pitchers are young freshman players. I
think that's what helped too. That second game was the pitching. Both pitchers came out. So
I mean, we'll see. We'll see tonight. I'm not real familiar with these players from these teams because I haven't watched them much this year. But North Carolina's been an MLB factory for decades.
Yeah.
And they're obviously ranked number 5 for a reason. They're not poor by any means. And the second game, they kind of reestablished themselves. And what was the ending to that game?
On the second game?
Yeah.
I believe that one was 6-2.
Yeah, they ended that one pretty good because I think it was 4-2 going into like the 6th inning, and they brought in a pitcher and he struck out his first 3 batters, and he was getting in some good momentum. So
we have
we hope it's a close game.
Yeah, if UNC wins, this will be the first time they've won the World Series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
they've had some good teams over there. Yeah. That's surprising.
And Oklahoma, it's just going to be the icing on the cake for their season, the way they played. So I think either team winning, like I said, we have no dog in the fight, but just to watch it, to see good baseball being played.
Oh, for sure. It's going to be a great game. I mean, the atmosphere this is, you like to see the championship game go to 3 games because, I mean, it's just all win or go home now.
Yeah.
It's not like, I can relax. We still got another game if we lose or whatever. But no, it's win or go home. And, I think it would be cool for North Carolina to win.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be totally upset if Oklahoma wins. They deserve it from the
way they've been playing.
Yeah, from the way they've been playing and the road they took and the teams that they've beat on. They deserve it.
Yeah, I think either team, it would be nice to see UNC win that first title. But like you said, Oklahoma coming into the tournament, the way they've been playing, beating up the big dogs, I think, no one wants to say anything positive about Oklahoma, but hey, it's
Mobile Homa.
But
hey, they're playing good, man. You can't take it away. You can't take it away from them.
Hey, man, if it gets these kids more money or potentially to go to the MLB, I think it'd be great if they're the way they end up playing tonight. So
I'm trying to see. I feel like North Carolina's had a lot of good draft picks over the years. So I was trying to
you want to see what who their draft picks were for the, let's see, UNC top MLB.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, it's definitely got to put MLB because you bring in basketball.
Let's see, MLB. Yeah, that'd definitely be a lot. MLB picks, draft picks. Let's see.
So their catcher went 35th overall last year. Outfielder 22nd overall the year before. Sabato, I'm trying to think. They had a good pitcher years. Oh, Dustin Ackley. That's 2009. Dustin Ackley went 2nd overall. He was really good. And they had Alex White, who went 15th overall. So that was a good year. Andrew Miller was a stud. He went in the 6th overall to the Tigers. I don't know if you remember him. He pitched for the Indians that year. They almost won the title.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
That was the year the Cubs came back with Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, so they had the 16.
But Andrew Miller and him and Aroldis Chapman had like a reliever duel in that series. It was pretty cool.
So this is last year's. The 3 they had, first round, second round, and this is 6th round pick. Yeah. 2024.
Vance Honeycutt's a good one. Yeah, he's a player.
It's 22nd overall, 23 draft.
Yeah.
It's the 2nd round. Went to Baltimore, and then their first number 1 overall pick was in 1985.
B.J. Surhoff.
Yeah, so.
I was just thinking because they've had some good players, and Dustin Ackley didn't really add up to much in the majors, but he was a very good college player. And then Andrew Miller before injury was unstoppable. Just a bullpen that you need me to pour in 3 innings of unhittable baseball, he would do it. It was dirty, and I think he was lefty, which made it even worse. He was just nasty.
You think some of these people just get after college? I guess recently. When did the NIL start? 3 years ago?
3-4 years ago, yeah.
Prior to that, do you think they just got stuck in the farm league or developmental league?
Baseball is all about making the adjustments, right? So, yeah. And you see it all the time. These kids in high school throwing 95 to 100 miles an hour, and then you never hear of them again. It's because, they just don't adjust to the next level. It's different. You can't just throw 100 miles an hour and think you're going to get by.
Yeah.
There's a great example, and this is old head news right here. There's a kid from Forney, Zach Segovia. He was older than me, but I remember he won like Player of the Year 2 or 3 years in a row through 98. He signed immediately. I think he went to the Pirates organization, but could never develop anything else. Couldn't develop an off-speed pitch. I think he went to AAA. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But it's you got to make the adjustments. Greg Maddux made a living throwing about 86 miles an hour, but because he could locate wherever he wanted to, and he could, make
precise pitching,
just movements and just stuff like that. It's more about making those adjustments and being able, mentally tough to handle those things. The same with hitting. Mm-hmm. Hitters, you see people that hit very well in some areas, and then when they move up to the next level, they struggle because the pitchers are adapting to them.
Yeah.
And that's always the success stories. You see these guys that have great rookie seasons, and then they die down a little bit because everybody's adjusting to them. And baseball is very mental. if you see 95 all the time, 95 is not impressive to you.
No.
So like us, yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Like, throwing 95 or facing 95, but these guys face it every day. And so it's about making those adjustments. And it's incredibly hard. I mean, the competition level, I mean, there's just so few people that make it to that next step.
This is a funny story. I was watching this video I came across, and these two girls, one of them, she called her girlfriend, called her boyfriend and said, hey, my best friend's dating this guy. He's an ex-college baseball player. If I tell you his stats, can you tell me if he's good or not? Well, they're reading off his stats. The boyfriend's stats. Okay. So he's like, yeah, he had 118 at bats, 5 home runs. This is for his career. 5 home runs. He was batting like 460 something. He's like, oh yeah, he's a pretty good. He's pretty good. She goes, but he had 118 bats. He only hit it like this many times. He's like, oh, he's pretty good. If he's going up there, he's doing 460.
You're batting 460. It doesn't matter what league you're in. You're doing well.
But then they're laughing the whole time, and they're like, we're joking. It's your batting stats and your statistics from college. And he goes, no, I was going to tell you should probably date the guy. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, but what's crazy is even very good players just kind of pan out. I mean, it's just. You got to make the adjustments, and it's hard. This is not like fun baseball. This is work baseball. Like every day you're grinding your health, your stamina, you're working out, then you're going to the fields. I mean, it's definitely, you got to have a love for the game to be able to do it. And then that's what's crazy. Like we were talking about Bryce Harper. He graduated high school at 16 so he could go play junior college ball. That way he could be drafted at 18.
Yeah.
Because you can't, at that point, you couldn't draft a 16-year-old from America.
Yeah.
I guess you can draft them from other countries. That's a weird kind of scenario.
Fake birth certificate, man.
Whatever, yeah. I am 12. But anyways, and as a 16-year-old, he hit like 30 home runs and batted like almost 400 in this JUCO, and he was pitching too. He threw 98. That's crazy. They had this, he came out on this magazine cover as the next great thing. Yeah. And most people don't live up to that stuff.
No.
And he's been one of them that has. I mean,
do you think that gets in their head? Like when these magazines come out and they're just like, you're 18 and they're like, oh, the top prospect coming out of whatever. Look at Billy Beane for the Oakland Athletics. I mean, he was supposed to be a number 1 overall pick. He was supposed to be the next great thing. Obviously, it didn't work out for him. He became a general manager, and that kind of worked out for him for a little bit. Got a movie and all that kind of stuff, Moneyball. But like, it's just such hit or miss. It's just like quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, they look great in college, but will they make those adjustments in the pros? Because in the pros, everybody's good. Yeah, that's true.
The worst defensive lineman is still better than all the ones that you played in college, most likely. And it's so hard to judge and see how these kids are going to adapt. And I mean, that's why you get lucky sometimes. You find a Dak Prescott in the 4th round, or you find a Tom Brady in the 6th round. I mean, how lucky can you be, to find somebody that's in love with the game? I mean, you see it in basketball. Most of the time, it's those top picks that don't really pan out.
Yeah,
it's a Giannis at 17 or whatever he went at that turns into a multi MVP champion. Brunson. Mm-hmm. 2nd round pick, 2-time, champion in
Villanova.
Yeah, 2-time champion in Villanova, high school player of the year, college player of the year. I mean, what more can you ask from a person?
NBA champion, NBA MVP,
Finals MVP.
Finals MVP.
Not a full MVP, but maybe in his future. Future.
All right, we're going to move on to the NBA draft. So that starts tomorrow, and we talked about who had the number 1 pick, which was Washington,
right? Who just signed, or they're planning on signing Trae Young to a 4-year deal, over $200 million, $50 million a year for somebody that the Hawks didn't want anymore.
Exactly,
it's kind of crazy. That's how basketball is. They're paying people.
But then we have the number 2 pick going to the Jazz. 3 Grizzlies, 4 Bulls, number 5 Clippers. So we're going to talk about the top 4, but then we have the top 10 teams and who they're going to project just based off of the prospects and who they have.
So I mean, I think there's an opportunity for these teams to make some big decisions for their future. I mean, the Jazz have a relatively young team.
Yeah.
And they have some good young pieces. So for them to have a pick that high with the amount of players
talent,
that are deemed very good, I mean, I forgot which expert was reviewing the draft, and they said that Cameron Boozer's the most complete player they've ever seen.
Oh yeah, watching him play too. And,
but then you've watched his what's it called?
Workout?
His combine
workout,
and it was terrible. He only had like a 20-something inch vertical, or like barely a 30-inch vertical.
Yeah,
like it's weird, but he dominated college basketball. I mean, he's not a bad player. You can see it. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I think. I mean, let's just talk about the prospects and then kind of where we think they're going to go, and then.
So we got AJ from BYU. He's kind of the big man on the board. I think we all know.
Well, he's the new big man. He's the big man that can handle and can shoot.
Yeah, but we kind of know where he's probably going to go to Washington.
Oh, 100%.
It would be dumb for Washington, and if they didn't even want him, they could use him as a trade.
But I mean, I think it fits what their needs are too. I mean, they need a small forward or like a shooting guard. I mean, at 6'9", 6'10", I mean, what more can you ask for? It's basically the same player we got at the Mavericks with Cooper Flagg.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's as good as Cooper. I think Cooper's game's more refined. But this
After
guy,
watching him this season, he looked a lot better towards the end of the season.
Right, but this guy has got all the abilities to reach the next steps. Size, speed, skill, his ability to score the ball. I mean, that's what was crazy, and that's why I couldn't believe they lost in the first round of the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 40-something points a couple times this year. I mean, he's a freak kind of a player. But I think that fits kind of what Washington has. Washington has some young guards. They have Anthony Davis now, kind of in your power forward center spot. I mean, they have some good players. I'd be interested to see how they grow this next year. They're not going to be playoff contenders, probably.
No.
But potentially you could see that in another year or so if they keep this young group together.
Yeah, whoever
Trae Young turns into like Steph Curry or something. I mean,
Yeah, he's had a couple of years to try to do that. But I think whoever he goes to, we're just assuming he's probably going to go to Washington. Why wouldn't you take him? He's going to be a day one starter. He's going to come out and play.
These top five have to be day one starters.
Yeah. He's going to make an impact, but it's not an impact like where he's going to take him to the playoffs that same year. Like you said, he's going to have to start developing, probably hit the weight room. He's a big kid, but like I said, if you see the transformation from like when Giannis got drafted to what he looks like now, like it's a big difference. Like you're going up against men. That's who you're going up against. You're not going up against college kids. Like these guys are big guys. They're there. They've hit the weight room. They're going to push you around. So you got to get physical. Same thing with Wembanyama. Like his first year versus his third year. Like you can tell the difference. He did hit the right weight room. He got stronger.
Yeah.
So those big guys, especially him being 6'9", that's the same. He doesn't look as big as LeBron, but like I said, LeBron's hitting the weight room. He's out there like doing physical.
LeBron spends millions of dollars on his health, and I mean, he has it, and that's what's probably granted him even the ability to
longevity of the
make
career,
more millions. It's hard. It's hard to like I said, judge this young talent and see how it's going to do. Like you said, against men, how they're going to hold that mentality. Like, will they fold and crumble at the first failure? Will they grow and learn? I mean, it's very difficult. I like this draft though.
Oh yeah. So what do you? We got.
We talked about AJ Boozer. I talked about earlier. The guy said he's the best college, developed player that he's ever seen, and that's an expert. That's not me.
Yeah.
That's an expert. I watched him multiple times this year, and he played very well for Duke.
Yeah.
Now Duke has a really good team pretty much every year, so it's kind of hard to not step in as have 4 or 5 stars on your starting 5 and not consider yourself good. But I mean, it is what it is. You still got to go out there and play, and I thought he did well. Darren Peterson from Kansas, he's been regarded as a very high pick in this draft, and there's been lots of controversy on him this year, whether he was trying very much or he was taking himself out of games.
Yeah, I did. I did see them talking about that.
It's kind of one of those things. Will he be able to mentally make it to the NBA? Because I mean, if you're taking yourself out against college players, what are you going to do when you have somebody guarding you in the NBA that's 30 years old and
and they're trying to
get their next jump.
They're either trying to get a new contract or trying to stay on the team. Like I said, the NBA is cutthroat, man. It's not like football where you have 11 people on the field. It's then you got 5.
I mean, you got 50 people on a roster in the football. You have like 15 in basketball. So I mean, it's very hard and
very competitive.
But his ability to score the ball and his playmaking ability as a guard makes him a high wanted pick. We'll see. I don't particularly like that mental mindset that he's kind of had.
Yeah, not if you're trying to take yourself out of the game. Like, they're paying you too. It's not like you're in college where you're not getting paid. Like,
he's at Kansas, he's getting paid. That's for sure.
So it's like gone are the days of people just going out there playing their heart out. They're getting paid, and I think we've had that conversation. Like, there should be a change too with the NIL contracts, where it's a contract. You're not a kid anymore. We're paying you money. Like, there's going to be some contract.
I'd be interested to see it though. I think they're signing these yearly though. I think they're yearly contracts.
I think it has to be better. It has to be like a year or two, because I think what ends up happening, you have that 1 year deal, and then they're like, oh, I'm going to bounce, or I'm going to go to somewhere else and try to get some more money. I'm like, it takes away the game, like the
right. But I mean, that's the players union has kind of fought for that though, because they want the ability to, like, hey, if I'm not getting playing time here, I should have the ability. If the coach can leave,
if they're not getting playing time,
if the coach, the playing time is probably based on their performance and their ability to practice and stuff too. But like if the coach can leave in the middle of the year and take a new contract at a new place, why can't the player? I mean, that's the biggest discussion, is if we're not going to hold the coaches accountable for what they're doing, like Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss, going to LSU. I mean, like,
that was so crazy.
I mean, I don't blame him. He's getting a lot more money at LSU, and he's going to have a bigger pipeline. But
stealing players,
I mean, it is what it is. But like the players, I think it'd be better if we knew more, had some more transparency about what these deals were. Like, hey, this is
for sure.
We're paying them $2 million for this year, and it's, if they play the year, they get the $2 million. If they don't play, then it is what it is. I don't know how much of it's guaranteed. What?
Yeah, for sure.
I think it should be performance based a little bit. I don't think it should just be guaranteed everything.
No.
But you're seeing this happen, and there's a kid. There was a story. It was Draymond Green was telling about a kid from Florida. He was talking to him about the draft. Probably going to be a first round pick. Probably wasn't going to be. He's probably going to be maybe top 15. But he asked him, "Is like, how much are they offering you to stay in school?" And he told him the number, and he's like, "Yeah, you need to go back to school. Go back to school, make that money, and become the greatest player at Florida or whatever." That's kind of what he was saying. Is like, you have the opportunity to make a great amount of money and be a phenomenal player at the school that is your favorite of all time or whatever.
Because it might not pan out. Well, I mean, we've seen that in the NBA.
But it's not even that. It's like you're just getting guaranteed money to go play against lesser talent versus getting probably less money to go play against the NBA.
Yeah. And we've seen that, like,
the guy ended up going back and saying we're coming back, and they gave him even more money. So
there you go.
I mean, it's like the right decision.
Yeah, and then at that point in time too, you're in college. Like, what do you need to spend your money on? Like, save it.
They don't save it.
I know they don't save it, but like, you're in college. Like, unless you have your degree, you're Carson Beck, and you're. What was that interview he did? And that lady, he's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do now?" And he's like, "I graduated before this, like I've been graduated." But like stuff like that,
I don't know. I mean, it's hard. I mean, I can't just say like, oh, I would save every penny. But
no, I would.
I think if I had that amount of money, I definitely would have like some financial advisor that was not family or friend based, that would be kind of guiding me on my journey. And like, we talked about the athletes that we've seen that, they never spent a penny of what they earned. They just spent like Marshawn Lynch only spent his sponsorship money, whatever he got from there. He never spent any of his league money, and that's why he's set up and he does, he's set for life or whatever. It's just smart. Or like Alfred Morris, he drove his Toyota Camry all the way through college to the NFL, despite having like a nice big contract in the NFL. I mean, made millions of dollars, still drove, his regular cars. This is smart. You see these kids go out and buy $1 million cars and $6 and $10 million houses, and then all of a sudden they're broke and they're selling stuff. And it's tough on these young guys, especially when they come from poor areas or stuff like that. But you see people that do it right, and I mean, like Des Bryant is like a great example of coming from nothing and turning into something and being smart with your money, investing. He does a lot of stuff. He has his own podcast. I wanted to send ours to him, but I mean, he does great about like trying to teach kids that were like him on what what they're facing and how good it is good for you to face adversities and stuff like that. It makes you a better man.
What do you think about this Caleb Wilson kid from North Carolina?
He's very good. I wouldn't be surprised if he went 3 above Darren Peterson.
So we're gonna.
I don't know if it was a health issue this year, but man, he was good.
We have the order 1 through 10. So we have Washington, Jazz, Grizzlies, Bulls, Clippers, Nets, Kings, Hawks, Mavericks, and then the Bucks. I think they're in Brooklyn doing the. That's where the actual draft's going to be.
Okay.
But we have AJ going to the Wash. This is kind of just based on.
This isn't my pick.
No, this isn't. This is all prediction.
Put these together.
Then they have Peterson going to the Jazz.
That's wrong.
Boozer, Grizzlies, Wilson, Bulls. Wagler is from Illinois. He's Clippers. Acuff, Arkansas. He plays for Arkansas. Is going to the Nets. They have Ahmet, plays at Tennessee, going to the Kings. Fleming out of Houston, going to the Hawks. Pete from Arizona, going to the Mavericks. And then, what is that, Burries from UCLA, going to the Bucks.
I don't know. I don't really necessarily agree with the Darren Peterson pick.
For the Jazz?
Yeah, I think they go bigger man with a power forward, whether it be Boozer or Wilson.
I think having Boozer out there, I would go. It's the best, like we said, kind of like in football. Who's the best available player?
Right.
And
well, I mean, look at their needs. Their young guys are guards.
Yeah,
their young guys are guards, and so to get
a big guy,
to get another guard would kind of just put too many people in the pot. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not saying that's the wrong pick. I just don't think that.
Boozer,
I don't think that's the best fit. I think Boozer is probably the right fit at Utah, and I think he goes there and he can be like his dad. He can be multi NBA. It's not Pro Bowl. It's All-Star,
NBA, all team or whatever
All-Star.
They call it.
Well, I mean All-Star. I don't think he'll be one of those whatever they call them. First NBA, all NBA or whatever. I don't know if he ever get to that point. There's a lot of competition at that position.
Is he better than Bronny?
Yes. Yes. There's not somebody on this list that's not better than Bronny. Which is funny. There's a couple kids at Alabama that were really good that I'm surprised aren't in the top 10. I know there was talks about Mavericks hired a new coach.
Oh yeah,
we got the guy from Michigan. A lot of hype around that, but that also I saw a theory that says that we're going to trade back from 9 and select a Michigan player at like 12 or something like that. But I would like to stay at 9 and go with best player available.
Yeah. I think too, I wouldn't go back. It's a little different than football too.
Yeah.
Best player available, like I said, to go back to 12, and then I think Michigan. I mean,
Michigan if you can get something for it, like future picks and stuff like that. I mean, I just don't see you getting much value at 9. It doesn't seem to be much. No. Once you get past like the top 5, it doesn't seem like there's that much value.
No one's going to give you a lot for that. So.
Right. You're not really just taking over the game with this massive trade. No, you might get a second-round pick or something.
So after watching the completion of the season, and we watched the March Madness, who do you think, just from the teams we like, would be good fit? Like we'll say Mavericks. Like who's a good player that you think you saw in the March Madness that would fit and help Cooper Flagg? We'll see finally what's his name come back from the ACL. I mean what's his name? Dude from Cleveland.
The Duke player.
No.
He played at Duke.
I know, but what's his name? Kyrie. Yeah. So, who's going to complement them? Like, who's a good young player come out?
I mean, so I've seen some really good kind of off-season plans that people have put together for the Mavericks, and it involves a lot of trading of the pieces that we already have and letting some of the pieces walk. I think a guard right here would be a very good pick for us.
Okay.
I think, Cooper Flagg needs to be more of the small forward, kind of power forward guy.
Okay.
Especially as he gets more mature. And I mean, I think he's still going to grow. I think he's going to put muscle on. He's going to get with these NBA nutritionists, and he's going to, he's going to put muscle on. I think he's going to be good. I like him having the ball, but I like Kyrie having the ball more than him. But finding people that can fit around that mold, maybe a stretch big that can shoot threes, or a power forward that's going to bang around and get you some rebounds and stuff like that. I kind of like the guard position is our kind of place of need, because we have lots of unproven young people at that spot other than Kyrie.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I don't know if there's a specific player that I can just be like, oh, that guy. I know the Acuff kid from Arkansas has been placed at our spot a few times.
Yeah, they did really good in the tournament. There's actually a couple good teams. There's some
other good players that aren't on this top 10 list that are still available, and I'm okay.
The Arizonas, like you said, the Arkansas, the Michigans, they had a ton of good play in the March Madness tournament, and they got a lot of good turn. Oh, the kid from Texas, what was it, Swine, or what was his name? I can't remember his name.
It was on here a while ago.
Yeah, so
Dalen Swain.
Yeah, Swain. Like, I think they did good tournament play. I think in those moments, because I consider the tournament like it's a pressure moment. It's like a boil. What is that called? A pressure cooker. That it's a little different than the season. You make it to the tournament and you're there under pressure to try to go as far as you can, with the anticipation that you're going to try to get to the main national championship and win. And a lot of those teams showed up. And like I said, we did the whole calculation of the most points scored. Like, it was competitive tournament. It was really, really good.
Oh, for sure.
It was fun to watch.
Like I said, the kid from Texas is good, but he's not top 10 good. And that's where it's really difficult to decide, like, who these players are. And, like, like we talked about, like, Giannis. I mean, the Dallas passed up Giannis for somebody that wasn't very good. And, I mean, you just miss these guys, and they just turn into these monsters, and it's crazy.
And
Jalen Brunson, second round pick.
Yeah.
I mean, every team passed on him.
So we looked. They both got drafted the same year in here. Him and Luka.
Yep.
But we talked about the same player pretty much. So one of them had to go.
Yeah, I don't know if they would have been a great fit for each other.
No, because
they're ball dominant.
Yes,
like they both do well with the ball, and that's why Jalen Brunson would come in off the bench, and
when Luka was out, he would come in
and he would take over the game. He would be the dominant person on the ball.
Yeah,
but it's hard to tell Jalen Brunson when hey, you're going to be you're going to be spot up in the corner. Wait for Luka to give you the ball when he's a creator. I just don't think I don't think it was a bad fit. I just don't think it was the right fit.
No.
And I think Brunson obviously found his fit
in
New York. And once Brunson left, Luka had his fit with Dallas, but then we kicked him to the curb, and I think that's
went to the finals. And
we went to the finals, and
they said, "You're fat, bye."
Well, I mean, we were in the Western Conference Finals one year, and then we went to the finals the next year. I mean, it's not like we were a bad team by any means.
No.
So.
And that's the part that sucks, because I read this article today. There's a little stirring in the pot over there in Lakerville, because they said Luka's worried that they're not going to build a team around him. And I know Luka wants to win. Luka wants to win a championship. He's not playing this game to just play and get money.
No, I mean he has money. I mean he's been playing. He's been a pro since he was 16 or 13.
Yeah, so
crazy. So I mean he has money.
But what do we if we keep it? I fucking own the team.
You do.
Like, I don't even watch the Lakers like that. But so what do they got to do?
Oscar doesn't either.
So are they going to get rid of LeBron or trade him or something? Or are you going to keep him? Because he's literally kind of working backdoor deals to keep people and get people he wants on the team. But I don't think that team with him can go any further than where they went this year.
The problem with what LeBron has done to that team is they have nothing available. They don't have any draft picks. They don't have.
You're right. That's 100% correct.
They don't really have very many pieces that are valuable to trade, because they were involved in the Giannis talks earlier. And I mean, I just don't think they have much to offer. And they've done that to make these teams for LeBron over the last 6 years, because he's been there since 2020.
2020,
right?
yeah,
yep.
When they won.
Yep. And I mean, man, they brought in AD. They traded everybody away for AD. And then, they got rid of AD
yep.
for Luka, which that's probably they probably got the better end of that trade.
Oh, for sure.
But I mean, they've traded a lot of young players away and a lot of draft picks to make LeBron happy. And I mean, it hasn't turned into. I mean, they won the championship in 2020, but is that a real one? That's COVID.
The bubble? No.
Yeah, that was the bubble. I don't know if that's a real championship, but I mean, I guess if you get one out of all these years, I guess it's worth it. I mean, people that haven't had championships in a long time, we kind of would probably like something to happen like that.
Was that 2011?
2011 for the Mavericks, 2023 for the Rangers, and 1995 for the Cowboys. 2000 for the Stars, I think.
Yeah, well, it was 2000. 99.
99, 2000. Yeah. But anyways, I mean, it's
juvenile.
I just don't think, and I think that hurts Luka. I mean, he does need help because I mean he's a scorer. I mean, he won the scoring title this year.
Yeah,
he's a great player. He will be an all-time great.
Yeah,
but will he have any championships?
I don't know.
That's up to the GMs to make good moves around him. Like I thought Dallas had set him up pretty well. That team worked well. Yeah. They were okay with the way he ran the room, and then they all kind of.
Well, you had great defensive players around him.
Well, they feasted
because he's not that. He's not a great defensive player. I
don't think he has to be a great defensive player.
And I think that he was the offense, and for them to get rid of him, kind of shockingly, and giving him to the Lakers for nothing, it kind of sucked. And
yeah, that was a miserable day. I thought it was fake news.
Yeah, it just made you like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the move, and obviously that guy's been fired from our organization already,
which is even worse.
Right. That kind of tells us the same scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still going to follow Luka wherever he goes because I think he's a Maverick at heart. And
yeah, for sure.
I think that's where he wanted to be.
That's what he said too. He goes, "Man, I love Dallas." Like, yeah. That's the kind of people you want.
Right, for sure. And
that kind of reminded me of Dirk,
And like I said,
he wanted to be.
I don't think he needs to be a defensive star. He's just got to be average.
Yeah, for sure.
And my problem with him is when he's arguing with the refs, putting his team, instead of getting
and
back
they're running down the court.
Right, instead of getting back on defense, he's putting his team in a bad situation because he wants to bitch. I don't like that at all. I think the refs are terrible. But
oh my God.
I mean, I think
NBA refs are the worst.
They are. But I think he needs to solidify himself as a team first player.
Yeah,
that's when he'll win a championship. Yeah. And I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying, like, a team first player doesn't bitch and moan during the game. They'll bitch and moan in between timeouts and stuff. Yeah. They're not going to bitch and moan in the game.
All right. We're moving on to the World Cup. So just want to give kind of a shout out to everybody. So we had our videos last week. We did little shorts and little reels. And
over 40,000 views.
46,000 views.
Man, that's the most we've ever had. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I want to say appreciate it. It was great watching it. It all happened in less than 2 days. It was going up, and just the comments flowed in. I think it was over almost 50 comments on the one video.
Most of them were okay. We're not going to allow any kind of hate or anything.
Yeah,
like that
and
to happen.
We're looking for positivity, guys.
We had to delete a few.
And we just want to give you guys kind of the lay of the land. We're just here. We're just two guys talking about things we like and arguing with each other for the most part. But we're just giving our opinions. These aren't facts. These aren't.
Some of them are facts.
I know, but it's not like set in stone. So we're not sports analysts or anything, but we're doing it not yet, but we're doing it because we enjoy it. We enjoy the talk.
We had a good time, and I think a lot of the interaction was really cool.
It was great.
I think it was awesome to see. Like I'm still getting updates of people liking
worldwide. I'm talking other countries
all over the place. Yep.
England. We've had people from Japan, China, like getting that notoriety and people actually interacting and watching the videos.
It was very cool. We appreciate it.
Cool. Yep. And that's just on Facebook. I think on Instagram we had 26,000 views on the videos that we posted on there. We had a couple thousand views too on was it TikTok, and then a lot of views.
TikTok's kind of slow. It's all over my feed, but it's not. I haven't seen very many other people.
And also YouTube, we've had a bunch of hits on that. But I just want to say thank you for that.
It was a lot of fun.
It was on the World Cup talk, but I'm loving the videos, man. The videos of these fans from other countries.
Dude, they're having so much fun.
It's almost like the forbidden fruit. They come to the United States and they're like, this is not what has been told to us.
Well,
like
they see only what the news allows them to see, and we're not depicted as the best country in the world. I mean, we're depicted as kind of arrogant and kind of entitled, and a lot of these countries came over here.
We had someone tell us that Americans feel like they have a sense of entitlement, and that we're owed something, and
we're not.
We don't. I guess we don't see that because I see our state as a country itself. Texas is massive.
Texas is different in general compared to the rest of the state,
and it's funny because
good and bad.
Yeah, good and bad. But I did see this lady. It was funny. Like they were watching a game in Houston, a soccer game, and they said it's funny. Like in Europe, when we want to go see a friend, the most we're going to drive is like 15 to 20 minutes to go see somebody.
Yeah, you got to drive 45 here.
They said here, it's funny. People drive up to an hour to go see their friends.
I drove 45 minutes to get here.
Yeah, I was like 60 minutes. That's not bad. That's driving to Arlington.
Yeah, it depends on traffic. It may be just the mesquite.
Hey, going to go watch the baseball game. I'm like, that's going to be an hour to get there. Yeah. But it's funny because we live here, so we don't realize how big and how much we drive.
Well, I think we do. I just don't think it's not relevant to our current situation.
No, and
I mean, we could drive all over Europe for what we drive.
Oh, for sure,
across Texas,
for sure. But it's cool seeing it, man. Seeing people try, Texas barbecue for the first time, trying Big Red for the first time.
Just these guys, like, we'll talk about the Scots up in Boston.
I love seeing that. That was great.
They drank Boston out of all their beer. Every bar was empty except for they had some Bud Light left over.
Yeah, the guy's like, they tried to give us some stuff called Bud Light.
He's like, I didn't want that.
He's like, I didn't want that.
But then, like, you think of these kind of Europeans, like especially the Irish, the Scottish, the English, big beer drinkers.
Oh yeah.
And then we saw the English guy here in Dallas. He was like, man, I love the Shinerbach.
And That's what I was about to say. He's like,
I love the barbecue. He's like, y'all are doing things right.
He said, I fell in love with the Shiner, and I was like, Shiner's great.
Dude, it's such a good beer.
But it's crazy watching all of it, and I didn't think. What did somebody did a quote? It's like, we didn't need the World Cup. The World Cup needed us, and.
No, I think we needed the World Cup because I think this brought a lot of unity amongst us.
It has, and it's great watching it because it's like you see these people. They had the one guy at the airport. I think we talked about it.
Yeah, he was driving to the airport. To go back home, and he's like, nah,
I'm gonna go back.
He's like, I'm having too much fun. I'm coming back.
And we saw the kids, the guys from the Boston. They were like. Yeah, we want them to stay. He goes,
they're enjoying them. They're great people.
He's like, these are great people.
And I know, I forget what they call their army or whatever. Tartan Army. But they donated like $10,000 to cancer research in children in Boston.
So great, man.
Like it's a big deal. I mean, they're contributing to the economy. They're buying up all our beer. I mean, I know here in Dallas it's been really cool. I've seen there was Fox 4 was interviewing a Japanese guy, and he was explaining. He's like, my English is not good. But he just kept saying, I am very excited.
Yeah, I did.
And they were just hyping each other up. And I was like, man, they're having a good time. And like, I mean, you just like the appreciation of like the way, I don't know. It's like me and my wife were talking about, because I don't really watch soccer, but I watch the World Cup.
Yeah.
And so like we've been watching some games, and she's like, it's crazy how much these countries are so much more involved in the sport that we take
for granted.
Yeah. But I think the U.S. is turning a curve. I mean, we have some good programs, these youth programs for, Team USA under 18 has done very well. I think.
Well, I think that's where all the money. I was talking to Paradiso about it. He goes, "That's where our money's going to. The money that we're making, the revenue we're making from the games, is going to USA Soccer, which is good because we need more emphasis in it. But it's great seeing everyone come together.
Right. I just like the camaraderie of the countries.
It's great seeing it. No one's like making a big deal about it. They're coming together to like, you know what, it is soccer is a worldwide sport, and it's nice watching.
Well, these fans are taking over.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
So Argentina played here today, and of course Messi had 2 more goals. He's only got 5.
Yeah. They played 2 games in Austria,
and he missed one, a penalty kick, which probably should have been guaranteed. But like seeing those fans, they had I don't know if it's which park it is in downtown, but it was covered in Argentina fans. They took over the whole thing. Like they're doing an aerial view. And it's just a huge party. All these people just having a great time. I mean, I think that's what's so cool about soccer in the World Cup. It's bringing everybody together. I think you see on like Team USA, that's been a lot of camaraderie amongst the fans.
Oh man, a lot of young guys on that team, man. And
yes,
you know, they had the first game where they came out 4-1. The second game was Friday. They won that game. It's
2-0.
Yeah, it's great seeing that. And you look at the other teams, kind of the big teams. You got Germany, you got Argentina, you got Brazil, Spain,
Norway plays tonight.
So it's those teams you see, and you're like, man, it's crazy seeing these fans out there, like super excited. And I was talking to somebody this morning. I was like, man, like I said, I don't follow soccer that much, but even when they call back the goal, the fans are still screaming and yelling like, oh, it's offsides. There's like, and the camera's on them and like zooming in. I'm like, did they not hear that?
The World Cup brings the women out too. Man,
for sure.
I don't know where these people were created, in a lab or something. They're like these beautiful people in every nation, beautiful people just flocking to these soccer stadiums and like, oh my goodness, like what this? I mean, they never have to go to another game again, probably because they're picked up by some kind of agency or something. But
for sure, modeling
dude,
agency.
For real, these people are just naturally beautiful. It's crazy.
So the other game,
not us, obviously.
Yeah. So the other game that was going on was France and Iraq, and I think that one you said was delayed.
It's in a delay. It was
raining, I think.
They reached halftime, but then it went into a delay. OU's up 2-0, top of the second. Let me see here.
And then we have in the New Jersey Stadium.
It's still on delay.
Yeah, so we have New York, New Jersey Stadium, Norway and Senegal. That's at 7 later.
Yeah, 15
Jordan, Algeria. That's going to be in San Francisco. That's going to be at 10. Which that's
won't make that one.
Yeah. There's a couple of games. I think even the Vancouver ones.
Homie's got to get up in the morning.
Yeah. The Vancouver games have been at like at 11 p.m., man. It's super, super late. It's crazy. But we have a couple of teams that so we started with 48 teams. Now we're down to we're getting down to the round of 32.
It was more than 48 because you got to think.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of teams.
So 32, so they're taking 2 teams.
So it's the way they're doing it is going to be 12. There's 12 groups, so they're taking 2 teams from each of the 12 groups, the top 2 teams, and they're going to get 8 best third-place teams will advance to the knockout round, which is going to start on the 28th. So we have
12 groups, so there was 48.
So we have Mexico. They won the 2 games, which the Korea game was, oh my gosh, it was crazy that goalie. I'm like,
goalie's got to work on his hand strength. If you're going to come out there and try to grab the ball 10 yards past everybody else, you need to hold on to it.
So my wife was showing the training video that Korea goes through, and it's all lower body. Like, it's so crazy. They're doing leg press. They're doing all this. And I'm like, the goalie should have.
Close game. That should have been 0-0.
It should have been 0-0, but the goalie coming down with the ball didn't have a good grip on it, and didn't help that his player was under him. But yeah, that game was, man, it was close. And like I said, it would have been 0-0 if that goalie didn't drop the ball. So
it's like, we watched Spain. We talked about Spain last week. They tied in their first round, which was kind of a disappointment for them. But then yesterday they came out and just smacked Saudi Arabia. I was like, golly. And they had their little teenager on their team that's like the number 1 player in the world. He had a goal, which was pretty crazy. And then I watched the Netherlands play.
I watched that.
Sweden.
Yep.
And that was supposed to be a closer game. It was like Sweden, 5-1.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this has just been an all-out assault. And it's some of the games are just so like, kind of so close, 0-1, 0-0. And then you have these games that are 5-1. It's like, my goodness, what is going on?
So we had Group A was Mexico. They secured their spot. They were 6 points, which was a +3 goal difference, which they secured their spot in the round 32. United States, 6 points. That's a +5 goal difference in Group D, which they're advancing also to the knockout round.
Yeah.
Germany, 6 points with 6 points in the tournament. They have a +7 goal difference.
They had to come back and win the other day against Ivory Coast.
Yeah, the Ivory Coast had them 1-0
for a long time.
For I want to say about 60-something minutes into the match, and then they scored 2 quick goals, which Ivory Coast, I don't know. There was one pass. It went through they showed it 10 people and made it to the Germany player, and he ended up scoring. It was we were talking with Ilabachi today. It was crazy. And then we have Group J, which is the Argentina Austria game. Those both won their opening game, and with Argentina winning, that kind of moved them up. So I don't know, man. It's looking good. I'm excited.
It's going to get intense the next week or so.
And I think it's going to be good once we get to a solid foundation of 32 teams.
Right. Now, we still have one more game to play on Thursday, and it's going to be tense because as a coach, what do? You have like 3 players that have yellow cards.
Oh, man.
And if they get another yellow card in this game, they're suspended, I think.
Well, I think that counts against you, too, the yellow card. It's
well, I mean, I think it only hurts you if you get another one consecutive games, because then you get suspended.
Yeah.
And we have like 3 of our main players that have some of those, and it's like, do you sit them? Do you know, because this game obviously doesn't matter. We're already in, but you take a lot of momentum away. We've talked about that in every sport. I mean, you take away your rhythm and momentum that you have with your team.
That's where, especially with this, like, you want to make sure that you have that momentum going in. You stay consistent. You're winning. But it says the suspension, which, you definitely don't want that.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a tough choice of whether they want to risk these guys getting another one.
Oh, I guess it does matter too if it's a tiebreaker. So I guess that's fair. It's called fair play conduct score. With red and yellow cards translate into negative points. So I guess you don't want to.
Never seen that come into play.
Yeah, maybe it's never had to, but I guess if two teams are going potentially advancing, and someone's got a red card or a couple of yellow cards in there, I can see how that. It's fair. It's called fair play for a reason,
for sure.
guess.
If some team's just beating up on you and it's 0-0 and they've got multiple red cards, multiple yellow cards, obviously that should count against them.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I know you only have so many substitutions and stuff like that too. So I mean, it's very difficult how they're going to manage this going forward. And I mean, I don't want to take away from our rhythm that we got going, because this has been the best showing that we've had as Team USA.
Oh my gosh,
in a long time.
It said 95 years. I think that's what it said.
95
to come out like that. I think 92 years it might have been, but just to come out
10 years is still a long time.
Yeah, but I was like, we've had some pretty good like big name players in the past World Cup. I don't follow soccer. Just asking around, they said that a couple of those people were pretty much kind of ball hogs, so it kind of damaged the U.S. where you have that one player that I think. I don't want to say Messi type player, but players.
We've never had a Messi type player.
Because he takes over the game. He literally, if you look at the first game and the second game, he is doing it by himself.
Dude's our age.
Yeah, for sure.
He was supposed to retire a long time ago.
Still playing.
Still
dominating. Strong ass kick.
Still dominating.
But I just think, with the young team that they have now, watching it on Friday, as the full game I watched on Friday, I was like, man, they played really good.
Yeah, it was really good. And we were without our best player.
Yeah, I was like,
Pulisic was not even there. But I like to see, he was there cheering on his teammates. Yeah. He was there celebrating with them after the game. They had a huge prayer after the game as a whole team. I mean, I think this team is different. I think their hype is real. I think that we have some young players that are going to be really needed to step up at the next rounds. Because it's only going to get harder from here, but
for sure,
I don't think we're in a bad scenario. I think USA Soccer is in the right spot, and it's getting set up for future successes.
Yeah. So this is something me and him talked about last week amongst each other. Playing for your home country. He has got some facts that.
Yeah. So I looked this up. So
we have a player that's Nigerian, right?
Yeah. He was born here, but his family just traveled here from Nigeria, and he was born here, so he's a citizen of here and there. I just think it's interesting because we were talking about can you just
other players?
Can you just choose to go play wherever you want to? So,
or are there rules in place? Like I said,
there are.
We're not the connoisseurs of the soccer, so we're looking this stuff up as we go because it's questions we have. It's like,
well, I mean, I think they're good questions too because you see, I mean, this
you look at players on teams and you're like, does that guy live there? Or is he a citizen from there? Or how does it work? Like, can you just jump Are you doing NIL style, just jumping one year after another to another team?
I mean,
the
way they pay these players in that La Liga stuff, I mean, these guys are making bank. But so it's birthplace or ancestry. A player is eligible if they were born on the territory or if their biological parents or grandparents were born in that territory. Players without ancestral ties must live continuously for at least 5 years in the territory after turning 18. So that's like a residency.
Okay.
Stitch.
Like a resident card or something.
Switching countries. Once a player plays in an official competitive senior match, they are typically tied to that nation for life.
Oh, wow.
However, FIFA allows a one-time switch under strict conditions. The player had 3 or fewer senior caps, which I'm guessing that's seasons.
Yeah.
And then none of these seasons were in major tournaments like the World Cup or Continental Championship. All previous senior appearances occurred before they turned 21.
That is pretty strict.
So I mean, that's pretty strict because that's kind of these guys before they get to their primes. They're like, hey, like that kid from Spain, you're going to be stuck in Spain forever. Which most of these guys probably are okay with that.
Yeah,
you're playing for your nation, and then we've seen that the representation of these people in their nations. And
I did see a video,
really cool,
of Messi, his son. So they're showing him in all these tournaments in Miami playing. I guess the kid's pretty good. But they were asking him, if you get to the level where you're able to play in the World Cup, what country would you go for? Well, he's a citizen of, I don't know if it's Spain or somewhere over there in Europe.
Well, Messi played for Spain for a long time.
And he said, I would play for Argentina. But that's using the ancestry.
I was about to say it's ancestry because he's probably lived his whole life here.
Yeah. Well, he lived his whole life in Spain, and he just moved here from Spain to come play in Miami. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that. But watching the story, I thought it was pretty cool because the kid's like 10, wow. So he's not an old.
We got time.
Yeah, he's got time to pick, but it might change. Like I said, we
need to get some of these billionaires, Elon, like just slide him some money. Like, hey, you're USA now.
You're USA now, right? Well, ancestry, right?
I mean, soccer's crazy. Like a buddy of mine, Jason Thompson, shout out. He's an orthopedic surgeon now down in Corpus Christi.
There we go.
But he played here in Rockwall, and then he went to. He was at Eastern Illinois with Tony Romo.
Yeah,
he was there when Tony Romo was there. Played soccer there. Then he signed on with DC United, who is one of the one of our pro teams here in the United States,
MLS,
and won a championship there. And he had to retire because his knees got torn up so bad. But I mean, it's pretty cool. You see people have success in soccer and still kind of manage to, like he was saying, he blew all his money when he was young because he was like 19 and they gave him all this money. He had like a BMW and shit. And then he's like, I wish I would have saved all that.
Oh, for sure.
Then I would have to struggle so hard going back to med school. And
oh my God,
I tried to get him to come here to Rockwall, but he likes the Corpus Christi area.
Hanging out by the water, living the life, fishing.
Some might say that's not a beach.
True.
The Mississippi screws us.
Yeah, but I don't know. We're going to open the forum to talk a little bit. We're going to do some, I've done movie that I've watched.
I can't get anything to work.
He's slacking. I don't know.
I mean, I just can't leave my family at home and go watch movies by myself like you do.
Take them. I take them. I force them to go with me. They're like, what are we watching?
Well,
I'm like, I don't know yet.
I thought about going to see Toy Story on last Friday.
Oh my God, it was
great. That storm came in.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I was like,
it was raining.
Man, if they knock out the electricity to the theater, I'm going to be so mad. So we didn't go. But I'm probably going to take the kids to see that. I know you saw it already and said it was pretty good.
It was good. So me and Brian actually saw it before me. We were talking. It was a great story. It's not what you think typically. Like when you watch the trailer, you're like, okay, it's talking about this. But it went a little bit more in depth, and it talked about kind of like cyberbullying and things like that. Yep. And I thought it's relevant because
it's very relevant.
And I like how it says, it's not one or the other. It's not old school play versus technology. Like it has to coincide. It has to be together. Like,
well, I saw Tom Hanks made a comment about it. He's like, nobody's ever gotten their feelings hurt playing with a toy.
No,
but they've gotten their feelings hurt from what's said online.
For sure. So. And I like how, like watching my kids, they 10 and 9, like still play with toys. They play with each other. They're over there playing. They'll make believe or do whatever. But they also will be on their tablet playing with each other and on the same game playing each other. So it is going to coincide. And that's how we communicate with them too. They have their little watches and we're texting them like, hey, where are you at? Or if they're at their friend's house. So technology is going to be there.
Kids are at?
Oh, I know where they're at just when they're coming home. But just technology is going to coincide with that. And
you need some time to slide one in.
Yeah. Not a lot of time, but to be able, but to be able to manage that and not feel like, oh, it's either one or the other. Like they can't do that. Because some people are like that. Like, my kid's never going to get on a tablet.
I know. We're having a hard time with that with my girls right now because they love, like, and they're playing, it's not necessarily just stupid games. We try to make sure they're educational of some sort where they're doing math or something like that. But when it comes down to it, we can't control all that. They go to their different games that they like to play. But we really try to control how much time we're on it. Like we try to do a system like, hey, if you're on this thing for 20 minutes, I want you off of it for 20 minutes. And you're going to go do something outside. You're going to run around. Right now it's so hot outside right now. It's really debilitating.
Humid.
It's so hard to go outside and enjoy it.
Prior to all this rain, my kids were on their bike every day.
Dude, it's
outside.
You can't hardly breathe outside. It's so humid.
And you walk outside, it's like glasses fog up. Like you said, the air's thick. It feels thick. It's just real heavy. So I don't give them any crap about going outside.
That's kind of me too. I'm like, unless we're gonna go jump in the pool, I don't really understand why I'm forced to go outside. But like my daughter, she went to basketball camp today, and so like she was extremely tired. That's why she's not here.
Yeah.
And so she was on her tablet when I went to go pick her up today, and I was like, you want to go to Kaylee and Cooper's house? She's like, I'm tired. I'm gonna stay home. Like, okay, well, the little demon child, she came, but. I don't think she ever runs out of energy. She played in the hot tub for almost 6 hours on Saturday and still had to be coerced to go to sleep.
Oh, I bet. She's like, I'm not tired.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go run. Let's go run. Let's go run laps.
Like, what do you want me to do to give you energy? I'll help you out.
Nothing. I was like,
You don't watch this YouTube video with me?
There's not enough cocaine in the world to get me on your level. But I mean, it's hard to manage it, man. Because I mean, I like my phone. I'm on it probably way too much, but there's a lot of information on it. I'm like, I'm going through stuff. I'm looking at sports scores. I'm looking at stuff that we talk about. I'm looking at movie stuff. I mean, it's just you kind of get caught into it. And one of my things that I'm trying to do is trying to put this down and enjoy what's in front of me with my family and children and stuff. And
that's one thing I'm glad. Like my kids don't get upset. Like I'm like, hey, like during the week they don't have their tablet. They don't have anything.
Well, we've tried to really strict to limit the YouTube.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Like, hey, if you're on there playing like some kind of math game or something like that, my daughter's into chess now, so we've gotten her playing chess, and I think that's a very good mental game. Like,
you're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with playing that. But like, they play these stupid games. Like, we're just wasting your time. Yeah. Like, let's do something constructive. But I've also played Grand Theft Auto for a couple hours straight, so I know that wasn't very constructive for my brain. But it's hard. It's hard to regulate it. It's hard. I mean, the school implements almost everything on a computer. Like, there's no books anymore.
No.
It's so strange, and and I know there's studies out there. I can't quote them. I couldn't tell you what the studies are, but I know there's studies out there that show once a school implements an all kind of digital type deal, all their intelligence and IQ scores go down.
Because it's taking the thinking out of everything. You're just pushing a button.
But that's what the world's trying to do. The world's trying to do that. I mean, I can speak to nursing. They don't want us to make decisions.
No.
They want us to read from a piece of paper and choose the decision that they think is best.
Yeah.
Not for us to make hey, this person, I don't think that answer is good for this person.
Yeah.
Like, there's no clinical.
No, it's true. It's taking the thinking out of everything. Technology does, but I love it whenever we go on during the school year. Like I said, my kids are on their tablet, and we have it locked down to 1 or 2 hours for when they do get it, and it asks for us to give them a request. It's like a permission, like, hey, they want to spend more time on this.
No,
and it's usually it's either no, 15 minutes, an hour, or all day, and usually it's 15 minutes to an hour. I'm like, okay, you're on. My son and daughter play this math game. I'm like, You can play that all day. I'm like, it's very cool math game that they play.
But it's hard to regulate whether they're actually on that math game or on, Bluey or something like, which Bluey's not bad. Bluey's probably one of the better things you can be on, but
trusting Mozzies. No, I'm trusting.
I know,
no, you're right.
It's tough. It's tough to regulate. And that's what kids want to do. That's the popular thing for them. I mean, it's more, a gaming experience is more important nowadays than going outside and playing hide and seek and stuff like that, which I can't really let my kids go outside and play because there's bad people in this world. And
true.
That's the difference between us growing up. Mm-hmm. I was loud. I mean, I was kicked out of the house. Like, hey, you got to go do something else I
remember my grandmother.
Go home at dark.
She would hey, we want to come in and get some water. She's like, the water hose is out there. And you're just outside until your parents got home. Like, we'd go to my grandparents' house and they would drop us off in the morning. And then we would be outside all day until my dad came and picked us up. Yep. And we drank from the water hose. We went climbed trees.
100%.
We were on the roof. We were in the alley.
Chopped down trees.
We had a little hatchet.
Houses.
We were trying to chop a tree down with a hatchet.
I remember Kevin's dad put this big ass spotlight up above his basketball goal in his driveway. We'd be out there till 1 a.m. shooting hoops.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
it was a different time, man.
Yeah, it was different, and it sucks. I don't necessarily say the world was better then. I think there was just an ignorance to it that, for one, nobody was gonna.
Well, it wasn't.
They weren't going to kidnap me. They ain't getting shit for that. But it
wasn't on social media. It wasn't
broadcast
alert. Like, this car was trying to pick up a kid.
The Amber Alert wasn't created until we were older.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's one of those things. Like, it's the times evolving. We're more aware, I guess,
for sure.
of kind of
I think
what's going
on.
I think
awareness.
I think the world is very evil when it comes to some of this stuff that goes on with children and kidnapping and trafficking and.
I think trafficking is a lot bigger now than it was.
It's huge, and I think we just know about it now, and we still can't stop it. And that's what's crazy.
Nope.
Like, it's shameful what this world has become when it comes to children. You can't protect them. You can't take them anywhere because people are gonna try to steal them. Like, you hear about the people stealing kids out of like shopping carts and Walmart and Target.
Yep. Casing you, walking around.
And I know I probably get some weird looks, like, because I try to watch, like, if I see people walk into their car with their kids, I try to watch them. I try to make sure that, nothing happens. Like, I'm super happy. Like, my wife, she does all the order delivery shit, so she doesn't ever have to go
by herself.
Yeah, she doesn't ever have to go into the store to get anything, and so they're not as at risk for that as like people who go and take their kids to the store. And I see it all the time. And I mean, I try to be that community member. It's like, I'm going to watch everybody's kids. It's not just my kids, it's your kids. We're going to protect all kids.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you see somebody.
But I also don't want people thinking I'm just some weirdo, just like,
why you keep staring at my baby?
I'm like, it's a cute baby.
Oh my God, their smile. No. But we're going to close out episode 19. 19, guys.
20 next week. Whew. What are we doing for 20? We got to do something.
Yeah, we got to find something to do special. But we want to say thank you, guys. I honestly, we did this for.
We were blown away last week.
Yeah, and we're doing this for our benefit.
It's fun.
It's not something that we were like, oh man, we're gonna do this and we're gonna
make it.
Yeah, we did this.
We're gonna make it weekly. Is what?
Yeah, we're gonna make it weekly. Let's see how long it lasts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for fun, like I said, and it just became easier. It's just.
I don't know. I enjoy it. I mean, I think we're going to be running out of topics here in a few weeks because
they got that lull.
We're in that lull. We're in that lull, but we can talk. So, we can make up some stuff. There's a lot of forecasting stuff. We got
a lot of stories.
WNBA is still going on.
Oh man, yeah, I get updates on that all the time.
Dude, we got to go
cards,
to that,
playing cards. So we're gonna. We'll have to. I don't know at next episode or the episode after, but. There's a local show that we looked at that's coming, but maybe we should bring some cards.
Open up some cards to show. I know we got a lot of people that on Instagram that follow us that do the card opening and card that liked our stuff. It's hard, man. I mean, because it costs so much money right now. Finding it's almost impossible. Yeah. Then paying for it, the prices are astronomical, but it's so much fun to rip it. I mean,
then you got these scalpers.
You had me ripping.
Oh man, we got the digital ripper. This guy was on a roll today.
I was killing it.
He was killing it. I was like, I would keep that card. I was just sitting there ripping them. I'm like, man,
that's gonna be my first one shipped to me. But I've already back up to $10. So from $1 cards. But
so we're gonna have a day where we do that.
I know I need to bring my WNBA cards and open them up. I know my daughter's wanting to do a few of those too, and I've got some Pokemon that I found. I've kind of got a little hot spot, secret spot where I've been hitting up some of those. Just trying to, because I mean, it's just the demand is so crazy. Like they're called Elite Trainer boxes, the ETB box, and they're about $50-$60. But if you find one, it's instantly worth $100. Like I could sell the one I bought on last Thursday for $100. I mean, and you make $40. I mean, that's what, about 80% profit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy, and it's I don't know. It's just nuts. The demand right now, and I'm trying to grab it when I can because my girls like open them. We opened some. I told you.
Oh yeah.
A while back that I want to send off.
We opened some. I showed you the picture. My wife bought some cards. We opened those a couple days ago. So we're
that one's really nice that you got.
Yeah. So it's fun. We pick and choose which ones we're going to put in the sleeves. We look them up. But we're not like these scalpers.
You're not getting rich. Machines. And that's my thing. Like when I got there was like 3 or 4 ETBs. There was like 20 packs, and there was like a couple 10s. So I got like 3 packs. I got 1 ETB and I got 1 10.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that go in there and they'll buy all of that.
Yeah.
And it's like, this.
I'm going to resell it.
Well, I mean, you can resell it. I understand that, but that's not fun for everybody else. Like
it's supposed to be fun.
You want to make sure that the kids get some too. Like that's my thing. I get them for my girls. Like
that's what's nice when you go to the car shows and you see the kids there.
Yeah.
Because that's ultimately that's what it's about. It's about the kids.
Well, and it's keeping the kid in us too. Like it's keeping us young, giving us,
because then when those kids get older, they're like, oh, I remember when I used to collect cards.
Yeah.
Like
there's something me and my grandpa did.
And then that kid's like, I want to do what my dad did. We did the same thing. My son loves it. He loves opening the cards. He looks it up. He's like, oh, this card looks like, can you look this one up? Can you see? He likes, with kids, it's very visual.
Shiny.
They're like, oh my God, it's this one. This one's the one that's going to be.
It's not worth anything.
It's not worth anything. Yeah. I don't even know who it is, but it's just one of those things that's visual with them. Same thing with the Pokemon card. I'm like,
we can do something maybe. I know we got some vacations coming up, so we're gonna have a break probably for a week or two.
Yeah, we'll try to put it out as soon as we can. But
then we'll come back and we'll discuss the vacations and stuff too. So
for sure, we got some good ones coming up. But I just want to say, follow us, like, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. But I'm Chris.
It's Wes. Hey, we're really humbled by all the representation we got last week. We hope you guys 100%. Continue to listen and spread the word. We're having a good time. Hope you guys are too, and we'll see you next week.
Peace. And that's the final whistle for today's Happy Hour Playbook. I'm Chris, and we're officially off the clock. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts so you don't miss out on our next slate of picks. Stay sharp, stay hydrated, and we'll see you at the next kickoff.